Today is the day we're working on the rear of the 3000 GT, and I'm super excited just because this could possibly be the last video of us working on that and being able to finally move on with something else. And also the last day where I won't get like high off of fumes in this garage, hopefully. But yeah, you know, I'm super excited about that, and sorry for the hiatus of me not uploading for a while. I was just super busy with school, and you know, I had to be focused on that. And also, as you can tell, within that time period, I was able to get a light. So now we get more angles, and not the same boring angle from the top portion. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm not gonna take too much time on this one. It's gonna be a pretty short video, to be honest, because there's not a lot that we need to do. We already explained what materials we're using in the first video, so if you haven't seen that one, I do recommend it, but let's get into it. All right guys, so as you can tell, the rear side actually isn't too bad. It looks like it just has like dirt all over it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with some brake cleaner so I can, you know, wipe it out. But it looks just like dirt. So I don't think we have to really spray anything here because everything looks pretty good. We'll give it a shot though, we'll see, because maybe right here is a little rusty, like a little surface rust, but it's not like really bad. So we'll go ahead and clean it up and see the condition of it. All right, as you guys can tell, it doesn't look as rusty at all. All we have to really do is just go ahead and, you know, sand out some of these parts. I'm gonna do it regardless just because I'm already down here, and I'm like, yeah, I might as well just save myself the effort of coming down here again. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the little angles that it has for this subframe. Ideally, what you would want to do is remove the subframe so you can get all of the little angles. But because it's not really rusty at all, I'm not really worried about that, because some of the angles that are up here, it's never really gonna get rusty, especially if it's not rusty now. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tackle the areas that will be most affected, which just would be the undercarriage part of it, which is just these undersides. I'm gonna tackle some of the top portions regardless, but I just wanna give you guys a heads up that mainly I'm gonna be tackling the bottom side since it isn't as rusty as I thought it would be. All right, so I want to tell you guys one thing before I even get to the ending and conclusion of this video. As you can tell, everything looked really nice and everything is now fully protected from the elements. Now, I want to tell you one thing with this can after using it for 3 episodes long. Raptor, you guys are freaking liars. What are you talking about clog-free nozzle? This shit is clogged as hell, man. What the hell is this? It's so clogged, bro. Oh my God. I was wondering why I got some splotchiness at the front of the Mitsubishi when we first started this series. And I thought maybe it was just my technique, maybe it was something else, maybe it was another can I didn't really realize that I used, but it was very small and, you know, I couldn't really tell. Now after doing the rear side and after doing the engine bay side as well, I realized that it is definitely 100,000,000% this can, bro. This can is the only one that got clogged compared to the other two. I don't know what happened. I love the product, it's great. It works really, really well and makes it feel like you know, is protected. But oh my God, bro, when I tell you that this thing got ultra soaked, I mean, look at it. Look at it. It is going crazy. But anyways, you know, that's it for the Mitsubishi rust restoration. At least for now. We might encounter some other scenarios where we will have to go ahead and get the rust out and, you know, recoat something. But as for now, these are just the main important pinpoints of the car where they get smacked up the most and you want to protect as much as possible. So we went ahead and did that. So your question now might be, what else are we doing with this Mitsubishi? Come on, man. We've been having 3 episodes back to back on just rust restoration. This shit is boring as hell, man. And yeah, I agree. That is very true. So we're gonna do something more exciting next time, and that is gonna be actually finally working on the 3000 GT from the 1998 model conversion to look like the 1990 to the 1993 model. So we are finally going to start that process and get some of that done. And then after that, we'll start working on the engine and trying to take it out. I'm just really glad that I won't have to be high anymore after this because of all the fumes that are here in the garage. I did attempt to open up the garage door, but it doesn't help. And then usually after these videos, my Celica for a week will start smelling like paint. So I'm just glad that we are finally pretty much done with the rust restoration for the main points and parts. Thank you guys for watching this series of the rust restoration. I will see you guys next video, hopefully next week. And you know, just make sure to follow your boy and